The Good News Award is really focused on an individual who comes alongside people who are struggling, who are experiencing some of the hardest moments that you can imagine in their life, and brings hope.
Even though I'm in full-time ministry myself, I wanted to have a way to help another ministry that was making a difference for the women and children.
Anne really is about that personal relationship. When you talk with Anne, regardless of who you are, you know that she's listening and she's looking into who you are, not just hearing your words, but she hears your heart.
I love the women that I serve. I love them. It's not just somebody needs to help them. I think that's the big difference. At Water Street, I find that too, that all the staff that I know at Water Street, they love and care for the women. It's just not, okay, they need help, we need to help them. It's much more than that. It's knowing that God created them and made them, and something has happened in their lives that has caused that not to blossom. So they need to be watered and nurtured, and we can bring it forth.
And all of her work supporting ministries around the country, really, in developing services and programs and houses that can come alongside women who are struggling.
Here's my line whenever I meet somebody, especially if I'm in a place where we're going someplace like an airplane. I always ask them, are you coming or going? And that always starts up a conversation. And from there, I can usually take it to actually find help for them, give them some things, let them have a way to keep in touch with me. And I do that wherever I am. If I'm just in a meeting place and we're just sitting around.
She's somebody who cares about you, and so then you're willing to open up to her. And I think that's played a role in her effective work through the years.
A judge called me from Virginia. By this time my husband and I had the home for unwed mothers, and he called me from Virginia and said they'd picked up this teen, and when they ran a physical on her, they found out she was pregnant.
Anne is just love personified. It's who she is. It's not something she does. I think the ministry that she's done her whole life isn't something that she set out with a strategy to accomplish. It's just she responded to what God's done in her life and wanting to give to others, and it just pours out of her.
She became an amazing, amazing young woman, and became the diving star of the school and won a school scholarship to go to Shippensburg, and became Teacher of the Year for the state of West Virginia, and now is back in Lancaster and actually serves on my board.
I think someone who obviously values people and their inherent dignity and worth as someone who's created in the image of God.
Jesus took the disciples. He took these disciples who were really, if you really study them, you can see why on earth did he choose them. He chose them because he saw what was evidently possible for them.